got problems. Knee.
What have you done?
Last week, knee hurt bad. No good.
You know, you gotta, tonight,
Those guys?
yeah.
That's tonight?
That's not,
That's okay. I knew this was coming. And it's kind of like the docs had to go in and look inside, so they told me to stay off it for a little while. So I got a little doctor's note for the commish, Mr. Carson. So that covers that. But, not by yourself. I've got that covered too. Big time. I had to call in a little favor. I got my man.
it's covered. I promise you.
It's covered. It's all covered. Believe me. We got it covered. Yeah,
We're using that noggin, we're using that.
Yeah.
All right, welcome to NCWA Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, right here on the AIWF Cyberzone. I am Rick Diesel, right here on the Cyberzone for you today, and making our way to the ring. This is, now, I really can't tell these two apart, but one is named Ross, the other is named James, and they are the Hall Stars. They made their way. I have no idea what that was all about. But Ross or Jim, and to be honest with you, I have no way whatsoever of telling the two apart. All I do know is that Ross, it's rumored that Ross does have an interesting birthmark somewhere on his body, and that's how they were able to be told apart as they were kids. But they are Ross and James, the Hall Stars, in the ring in this first round of the Ivan Koloff Tag Team Tournament here at the NCWA. Well, that's Dancing with the Hall Stars. As we wait for their opponents. And making way to the ring, the first of the tag team is going to be facing the Hall Stars. He is the current NCWA heavyweight champion. He is Justin Flash, making his way to the ring. He is so popular here at NCWA and all over the AIWF. This crowd really loves him. TNA Tag Team Champions along with Jay Lethal, and he is now here to tag up with Justin Flash in the Ivan Koloff Tag Team Tournament right here in NCWA. The Hall Stars leaving the building. They're ready to go back to the dressing room. I don't think they want no part of Consequences Creed as he makes his way to the ring. This is going to be a blockbuster match right here on AIWF Cyberzone today. Consequences Creed making his way into the ring. This kid right here's got a lot of talent. There is so much talent getting ready to be in this ring, ladies and gentlemen. It's just unbelievable.
Keep it playing. We gotta do it.
Oh! Consequence Creed showing the Hall Stars that he can dance too. They want Justin Flash to do it. I've never seen Justin Flash do a split. Let's see if he can do it or not. Oh, he did. Oh, and the Hall Stars hit the ring as they attack Consequences Creed and Justin Flash. The referee calling for the bell. This thing is underway, and we're starting off with a double team tag team from the Hall Stars. Gets that double close right there. Beautiful drop kick from Consequences Creed and Justin Flash. The Hall Stars are outside the ring, and this crowd is ready to go here today on the Cyberzone. Ross and James, the Hall Stars. I will do the best I can to tell them apart. These kids, they're an amazing talent. We're going to get to see them today. Consequences Creed. Caught both of them off guard right there. Justin Flash flies through the air. He's out of nowhere. That's what he's known for. This crowd loves it. Both Hall Stars are down. I think we can finally get this thing underway as Consequences Creed and either Ross or James, one of the Hall Stars, are starting this match off today. I'm really excited about Consequences Creed being here. He's a young talent, and if you have not yet seen the interview I done over on the Rick Diesel Show with Consequences Creed, then we need to check that out because find out a little bit about his background, about how he feels about working for TNA, and I also kind of back him into a corner about Justin Flash. So we'll check that out right here on AIWFWrestling.net with the Rick Diesel Show link. I'm sure you'll enjoy that interview with Consequences Creed. One of the Hall Stars had him. Oh, they had him at a disadvantage. Consequences Creed works his way out of it. Now he's on top as either Ross or James. And that's all I know to really say about these Hall Stars now. I mean, their outfits are identical. Their look is identical. Their haircuts are identical. They are identical twins in pretty much every way you can think of. Even their wrestling skills are almost identical. It's extremely hard, which really puts anybody, any team who goes up against these Hall Stars at an immediate disadvantage with the fact that they have to deal with the fact that at any given time these two can change places in that ring and you will not know it. And as you can tell, you know, they're both fully clothed from the waist down, so if you're looking for that birthmark, you just might have to embarrass yourself. Just a flash in the ring now. He's taking over on the Hall Star that's in the ring. Many of you may know Justin Flash, former AIWF Tag Team Champion, former AIWF Champion, held that title for something like 9 months. Not a big guy in height and stature, but he was able to, with his skills, high-flying moves, he was able to hold on to that AIWF title longer than anybody really thought he would. Referee down right on top of the action, and forgive me, but I've got in trouble one time before for getting this referee's name wrong, so I'm just going to keep my mouth shut about that. But he is a good referee. He does a lot of work down here in the NCWA. Consequences Creed back to take it over on the Hall Stars. That elbow into the muscle, the upper arm like that. I mean, if nothing else, the Charlie horse itself and having to shake off the tingling that's going to get in that arm from him working that muscle over is going to slow the Hall Star down. He really needs a tag. He's been in there pretty much from the beginning with both Consequences Creed and Justin Flash taking turns pounding him down. But I'm telling you, don't count these Hall Stars out. At any time they can come back, and if he makes it to a tag, then it's on right there, because at that point, once the Hall Stars get the advantage, get the upper hand, you will see, and it's almost a definite with those two, that you will see them doing fake tag. I mean, in and out, switching in and out as much as they can, keeping wrestlers, referees, and fans alike confused. And I'm not even going to try to keep up with what these guys do once they get going. Very flamboyant, the Hall Stars. Come on! But I got to give Justin Flash and Consequences Creed a lot of credit. They're continuing lots of tags in and out. I mean, not even really giving themselves time to get wore down. Now the Hall Stars back on top with their first tag. Then we get to see the other Hall Star. Not, like I said, I cannot tell if it's James or Ross, but now both of them. These guys are tag team, double team experts. And by the time I say that, Consequences Creed catches them both off guard. I want to say sweet roll. I want to say sweet roll. Consequences Creed into a roll, into a double clothesline. Very reminiscent of Sweet Daddy here in AIWF. And once again, Consequences Creed and Justin Flash back on the offensive. Quick tags in and out. But do they have the original All-Star in the ring, or do they have the other one who is a much fresher participant in this ring than really anybody at this point? Justin Flash only got a 2 count off of that beautiful spin kick. And he continues to work over the All-Stars. This is a first-round match. Beautiful power slam from Justin Flash. Still only got a 2 count. As I was saying, this is the first-round match in the first ever Ivan Koloff tag team. The beautiful maneuver by Justin Flash as he takes out both All-Stars. First round match, the winner of this match will go on to face Jimmy Love and Otto Schwanz. Oh, Justin Flash got caught. Beautiful drop kick off the ropes by one of the All-Stars, either Ross or James, as the other one goes to work on Justin Flash outside the ring. Now they start to work over Justin Flash. Now the All-Stars can go to work. Now they can do what they have done so well as a tag team in their careers in pro wrestling up and down the East Coast. Referee caught him with his foot on the ropes, but Justin Flash's head, once he had that back slammed into the ring, that's right there is exactly what I was talking about, the flamboyancy of these All-Stars. A choke move, but he's doing push-ups while he's choking Justin Flash. And that's what these guys are known for. I mean, they have that rock and roll attitude. You can tell by the way they dress. You can tell by the way they walk to the ring. You can just tell everything about their demeanor. These boys are rock stars. And, believe it or not, they co-sing lead vocals in their own band. So they're not only All-Stars, they are rock stars. 2 count, almost a 3 count. That could have been it right there. It was very close. Justin Flash able to kick out. Continuing to work on the back of Justin Flash. Double body slam. That's exactly what I was talking about right there. Once these All-Stars get to work, see how quick the in and out tags. They just work it over Justin Flash. One right after another. Tag, in, tag, in. It's almost like these two are just in competition with themselves and sometimes with each other, trying their best to see who can do the most damage. It's almost like they're out trying to outdo each other in their double team maneuvers. But then again, perfect tag team maneuver. They work so well. Oh, that almost a little misstep there. I've been sitting here bragging on them, and then they make a mistake like that. But I mean, you know, it can't go on forever. Referee out of position at 1, 2. That was a break that Justin Flash needed desperately right there for that referee to be out of position. That could have been it. All the double teaming that he has took since the All-Stars took over the offensive in this match. Referee in close, checking to make sure that is a chin lock and not a chokehold. All-Stars are wearing Justin Flash down, and this match is very important. I mean, who would not want to be the very first winner of the Ivan Koloff Tag Team Tournament? But then again, you have to keep in mind who the winner of this match is going to be facing in the finals. They will be facing Jimmy Love and Otto Schwanz, and that is not going to be an easy task in itself right there. And they have to do it in the same night. So as brutal as this match is being on, and the toll that it's taking on these two teams right here, I mean, this whole tournament when it was run was all done in one night. 2 early rounds and then the finals. The 2 preliminary matches and then the finals. All in one night. So keep in mind, never who wins this match, even though you will not see it here on the Cyberzone on the same day. When that match happens, it will have happened in that same night. Consequences Creed in, pounded on the All-Stars. I don't think the referee's seen the tag. He's taking Consequences Creed back because he knows the referee did not see the tag. Now the All-Stars going back to work on Justin Flash. I'm telling you, keep in mind, Justin Flash has always been an underdog. He held the AIWF title for over 9 months against the likes of Jimmy Love, who he did lose it to, but he did defeat Jimmy Love several times. Only a 2 count right there from the All-Stars with Justin Flash. But Justin Flash did keep that title against the likes of Jimmy Love, Stephen Hayes, or Justin Flash has faced some of the biggest men in this business. He faced David Flair. He has faced some of the biggest stars in this business, and he has come out on top. So do not count Justin Flash out. Back to the chin lock. And I'll just be honest with you, fans, I don't know if any of you at home have been able to keep up with who's who. The All-Stars, if you've been able to find something to be able to tell these two apart. Everything is virtually identical between the two of them, from the top of their hair, from the top of their spikes to the bottom of their boots. I mean, they're almost identical. And Justin Flash trying to work back. This crowd getting behind him. Oh my God, over the top rope goes Justin Flash. It's amazing the pounding that this kid has taken in this match. It's got to be getting close to the end of Justin Flash. He's limp. I mean, he is just beaten down. Once again, Justin Flash finding a way to keep the count from going to 3 as he puts that foot across the ropes. Man, you can't help but be impressed with this kid. Like I said, if you go over to the Rick Diesel show and check out the episode where I interviewed Consequences Creed, I called Consequences Creed out on Justin Flash, and I make him give his opinion on the talent that this kid has. But still, the All-Star working over Justin Flash. I have to wonder why they're not staying on that back. They're going from the back to the midsection. Now they're back to the back. That's what they've got to do. It's taking him up top on that top rope. This could very well be it. Now, like I said before, these All-Stars, they are amazing when it comes to tag team wrestling. It's just they're twins. They pretty much think just alike. And they're relentless. You have no idea which one that you just beat down. I mean, it's almost like the same guy just keeps getting up and coming back for more and more and more. Justin Flash is fighting him off for everything he's worth. Oh my God, what are they setting up for? Looks like they're a little bit out of position. Oh, this could be bad. Oh, this could be. Oh, what? That would have been it. If they had hit Justin Flash with that move right there, it would have been over, and the All-Stars would be going to the finals to face Jimmy Love and Onyx Swans. But luckily, Justin Flash was able to hook those legs around that rope and keep that move from happening. And now he's trying to make it to the tag. There he is. There he got the tag. Consequence screen. Referee seen that. Consequence screen coming in, as Matt Carter would say, a house of fire. Consequence Creek cleaning house today here on the Cyberzone. High back body drop. Consequence Creek on one of the All-Stars. But once again, there's 2 of them, and they think it's 1. Oh! Talk about wrong place, wrong. And I have to admit, as much as I talk about these All-Stars and how talented they are, one thing that I have seen that seems to be their biggest downfall is they get going so fast and everything is happening at such a high rate of speed that they tend to get in each other's way. And out there is one thing that can mess up the team, that can make a mistake quicker than anything. Beautiful backflip punch ball. That could be it right there. He's going for the pin. He's down 1, 2, and a save of the All-Stars. Consequence Creed still fighting back. Justin Flash, still have not seen him come back into the ring. I haven't had a chance to get a look at him. Ladder camera rage, but he took a powerful beating, just a relentless pounding from these All-Stars. 1, 2, there's Justin Flash back in for the save. This match right here is exhausting to watch, ladies and gentlemen. Even the fans look exhausted from outside. It's just continuous. All 4 men in the ring now, and it's breaking loose. Consequences Creed with a great move to get one of the All-Stars out. Now Justin Flash, but I don't think Justin Flash is the legal man. Justin Flash hits a flash effect. That could be it. Consequences Creed, who's the legal man, going in for the tag and for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Justin Flash and Consequences Creed have defeated the All-Stars, and they will face Otto Swans and Jimmy Love in the finals of the Ivan Koloff Tag Team Tournament. That match is going to be a great one. We'll be back right here on the Cyberzone.
If you Mid-Atlantic wrestling fans, check out King's Hot Dog, located down at Rural Hall, North Carolina, at Village Square Plaza, right off of Highway 52, exit 118. Where you can find anything from corn dogs, BLTs, chuck wagon, barbecue, and the world-famous King Dog. That's right, 14 inches, 2 pounds of meat, and with drive-through service available if you're in a hurry. Stop on by today, Village Square Plaza, Rural Hall.
Some good hot dog fans.
Secondhand Heroes and Home for Wayward Villains is a comic book shop and gaming store that also features Magic the Gathering and D&D. Located at 18184 Leesville Road in Evanston, Virginia, Secondhand Heroes is your one-stop shop for you to get your nerd on. Open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. They don't close until the dice stop rolling. They buy, sell, trade, barter, and haggle, specializing in collectible toys, both vintage and modern, comics, Magic the Gathering, video games, console, and arcade cabinets to play, all set to free play. Host your game night with us. Monday night D&D video game competitions, and so much more. Something for the collector and gamer in us all. Call 434-317-0121 or shoot us an email with any questions to secondhandheroesva@gmail.com. Note, secondhandheroesva@gmail.com. That's 2ND, handheroesva@gmail.com. Come game with us.
What's this about you talking smack about me on TV, Generation X and all this, and you're crying about your little manager and all?
Well, I'll tell you what, I talked about Generation X for a good reason. I came, we got back together right here in Wentworth. And what did you do to me? Both of you left me high and dry.
To work on death. Looks like the smart thing to do here would be to get the club. I never knew it would be overconfident. Oh. You can bet the tag team title. Morton was injured. Terminator X. He just got fired and jumped. He caught after Gemini. They call him in the bell. Gemini and Terminator X. Gemini's going to win this qualification. Terminator X. What is going on? They're former partners. Other time. Oh! Shirt. I think that will bring an official end. It's one that catches you off guard. You don't know what to say. Oh, into the midsection. Head of steam. Into the man. Wait a minute. Oh, man. One mistake and just defected like that. Oh, Gemini. Gemini's back. Oh, he's returning the favor from earlier tonight. No DQ.
Secondhand Heroes and Home for Wayward Villains is a comic book shop and gaming store that also features Magic the Gathering and D&D. Located at 18184 Leesville Road in Evanston, Virginia, Secondhand Heroes is your one-stop shop for you to get your nerd on. Open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. They don't close until the dice stop rolling. They buy, sell, trade, barter, and haggle, specializing in collectible toys, both vintage and modern, comics, Magic the Gathering, video games, console, and arcade cabinets to play, all set to free play. Host your game night with us. Monday night D&D video game competitions, and so much more. Something for the collector and gamer in us all. Call 434-317-0121 or shoot us an email with any questions to secondhandheroesva@gmail.com. Note, secondhandheroesva@gmail.com. That's 2ND, handheroesva@gmail.com. Come game with us.
It's AIWF. Wanna see the best wrestling? Where to connect? The squared circle, the place you have to earn your respect. So get right with the program or you'll get left. AIWF across the US and all over the globe. We are live and direct. So tune and see who wins and who suffer the loss. This match just got you over.
All right, there you have it. Jade with the one of the best AIWF Tag Team Champions. And as you can see, Chuck King on the crutches as they make their way to the ring for this huge main event right here on the Cyberzone this week, as the AIWF Tag Team titles will be on the line. As that man right there, Big Daddy Eric Edwards, and Stephen Hayes, who's in the ring, they are 2/3 of the AIWF Tag Team Champions on this, and this is a huge match for the 100th episode of the Cyberzone. We decided to do it up big time for you with huge matches. You've seen earlier as Justin Flash and Consequences Creed defeated the Hall Stars in the in an opening first round match of the Ivan Koloff Tag Team Tournament. But right here we have got a huge main event this week, as the AIWF Tag Team title. Now, I said that there was 2/3 of the Tag Team titles. Now, they are 2/3 of the Tag Team titles with Chuck King. And if many of you may remember way back in the day in the old NWA as the Fabulous Freebirds, 3 men defending their titles. Well, we have that situation right here in the AIWF. It's Chuck King, Big Daddy Edwards, and Stephen Hayes are the AIWF Tag Team Champions. And you can wrestle any 2 of the 3 of them at any time. With Chuck King on those crutches, it looks like Stephen Hayes and Big Daddy Edwards have took on the role of facing these men right here, the Nigerian Nightmares. I do not know their names individually, but I do know that this is a massive mound of humanity making its way to the ring right here on the Cyberzone this week. These men have terrorized independent wrestling organizations all over the East Coast of the United States. The AIWF is the group that brought them to the North Carolina area for the C4W show here in Elkin, North Carolina. God almighty, what men. I have no idea how the Tag Team Champions are going to deal with these guys. The belts are on the line. That was the stipulation to get these guys down here. They had to wrestle for those AIWF Tag Team titles, and now they are here making their debut in North Carolina. I know that since the taping of this show, as you know, we do voiceovers. As you know, since the taping of this show right here, people have been just going crazy to get their hands on the Nigerian Nightmares. There's even one group that used them in front of 8 people, but have showed the video 1,000 times just to make it look like these guys work for them on a regular basis. With AIWF, we don't take you fans for fools. We brought them here, we put them in front of this packed house at Elkin, and we are showing them off right here on the Cyberzone. As they do the ceremonial dance, these guys do this before every show to get rid. I don't know if they're paying homage to the whatever gods they believe in or whatever it is. The Nigerian Nightmares have made their way to C4W on the Cyberzone this week, and it is going to be massive main event. Only right here on the Cyberzone 100th episode can we bring you this big of a show. We decided to go all out, and it's so far it's been an amazing show. I don't know how. I think referee Smiley got the call for this one. I haven't seen it since he wandered out a few minutes ago. Oh, look at that! Easy on the road, sir. I mean, it just. How do you deal with that? With that much strength and humanity? referee Smiley trying to figure out how to get. He's showing them the belts, but I really don't think they care. I don't think they have any care whatsoever about those belts. These men are just here to hurt people. And to be honest with you, I think Chuck King, injured or not, it was a brilliant strategy to put Stephen Hayes and Big Daddy Edwards in the match with these guys. And it looks like the smaller of the two Nightmares, the easier Nightmare to deal with, which I may be wrong on that, but the smaller of the two Nightmares has decided to start this match. And I'm sure the champions are still figuring out exactly who's going to be. Oh, I got to see this. Look under the towel, Smiley. Look under the towel. Or the he has no idea what Smiley is saying. Oh my God, how is he going to officiate this match? That is, I know I called them towels, but I'm pretty sure that it's some type of loincloth that they use. But I mean, it's part of their traditional outfits here. Smiley, I would be scared to death. I would be terrified to reach my hand in there and try to figure out. I mean, I'm afraid he'd bite me. I mean, God help you, Smiley, if he takes this the wrong way. They have no idea what he's saying. And really, if you're that size of a man, why would you need a weapon? Why? I mean, look at them. They are weapons all over. They're a weapon head to toe. Looks like Big Daddy Edwards is going to get the call to start this match for the tag team champions. And he has tried his best, it looks like, to intimidate the Nigerian Nightmares, who doesn't seem to care. I honestly believe that they have no fear in them whatsoever. Smiley just trying to stay out of the way. We're about ready to get this underway. The bell is rung. These guys are standing facing off each other. Big Daddy Eric Edwards has a little bit on height, but oh my God. When is the last time anybody in the AIWF has seen that happen? Big Daddy Eric Edwards is definitely out of his element here. He is so used to being the stronger of the two in any match that he's in, and now he's always been the immovable object, and now he's up against a wall of a man right now. I don't know how Eric Edwards is going to deal with this situation. I really don't. Now he's going for a test of strength. Many of you may know Eric Edwards is known as a power lifter, and he has been in numerous powerlifting competitions. And I do believe that he had the Nigerian Nightmare had no idea what he was doing. I guess he just thought he was shaking hands. And they tag on top of the head. I mean, there's nothing traditional wrestling-wise about this team. Nothing whatsoever. There's a wrestling move. I never thought I'd see that. Oh, God almighty. This could be over before it even gets started. Don't get that camera too close. God, if he eats it, we'll have to buy another one. Smiley had to explain to him that you must... You know, from the research that I've done on these Nigerian Nightmares, they have this problem in just about every match in any organization that they wrestle for. The communication gap. They don't speak English. Smiley's trying to explain to him that he has to roll his opponent over on his back to pin him. And here's my question: is whoever brought these guys into the wrestling business, how did they explain to them just the basic principles of winning a match, the basic principles of tagging, the basic principles of trying to make a pin? And now here he is just choking Eric Edwards across that bottom rope, 450 pounds standing on the back of Big Daddy Eric Edwards' neck. It is amazing to watch. Just we're only, I mean, to be honest, we're 9 minutes into this match, and most of so far was just the rituals just to get the match started. But now these two are starting to work over Eric Edwards, and how does he going to deal with these two men? Raging headbutt from the smaller of the two Nigerian Nightmares. And I do apologize for not knowing their name, and to be honest with you, I probably couldn't pronounce it if it was told to me. But I mean, we did see a couple of wrestling moves. I mean, is there ever who brought him in and give him what little bit of training they do have? Is he still alive? Did they eat him? I mean, what happens to their opponents if they defeat him? The larger of the two coming back in the ring now. Eric Edwards is over in the corner. He has took a pounding since this match started. Oh my God! That could have broke his ribs. Oh! Barely the back suplex. That's got to be it. That's got to be it. Ladies and gentlemen, looks like well, he was not. That's right. He was not the legal man in the ring. He didn't have enough sense to know that. And once again, he's hooking the leg, but Eric Edwards is on his belly. And Smiley cannot make a pin. He cannot make a count on this pin. And now Smiley's trapped under. Oh my God. I'm so interested to know how the referees decided who was going to take this match. I mean, I know since Bill Holiday is basically in he hasn't officiated a match in other than just special matches or something special, but I guess that makes Smiley the senior referee, and I guess he had to took the responsibility of this match. But I mean, how do you decide? How do you decide? I mean, many of you know Smiley is the hardest working referee pretty much in independent wrestling nowadays with all the affiliates. He travels back and forth all the time. Oh, listen at the ropes popping as he goes up for this. It looks like, oh my God, Stephen Hayes has yet to be tagged into this match, and we are over 11 minutes in this match, and Stephen Hayes has yet to be tagged in, but this could be the chance for Eric Edwards to get over and make a tag. But when Stephen Hayes gets in there, what's he going to do? So there he is. Eric Edwards has made the tag, and Stephen Hayes goes right to work, pounding on the big Nigerian Nightmare, larger of the two, with kicks and punches. And that's exactly what he's going to have to do if they're going to have a chance in hell of winning this match. They've got to stay on these men. They've got to pick one out. They've got to keep him down. And I mean, really, that's the only strategy I can think of that these guys could possibly use to try to win this match. And with Stephen Hayes now, this is not a bad strategy here as well, is to just hold him down. When the Nightmare missed that splash off the top rope, it gave Eric Edwards a chance to get over and make that tag. Now Stephen Hayes is trying his best to give Eric Edwards a little time to rest. And now Eric Edwards back in and going right back to that chin lock. They have to take advantage of any situation in this match if they're going to retain those titles. And God help if both of those guys had to been here, and Chuck King would have had to get in this match, especially with that injury he has. Oh my God. Beautiful double suplex on the big Nigerian Nightmare. Stephen Hayes going for the pin. Referee Smiley down. 1, 2. He still had enough strength to kick out. And Stephen Hayes, you can just see the expression on Stephen Hayes' face. I mean, he's got him. It's like a dog. You ever seen a dog chasing a car? And how many times have you heard the old joke that what's he going to do if he catches it? Well, the big dog Stephen Hayes has finally caught a Cadillac, and now what's he going to do with it? That's all I can say. He has finally run that Cadillac down, and now he has no idea what to do with it, and that is not the way to do. Don't headbutt a Cadillac in the grill. Oh! Stephen Hayes is down. Big headbutt from the Nigerian Nightmare. Stephen Hayes is trying to keep from getting a tag. The only thing that I see that they could have done different at this point right here is maybe they would have been able to hold the little one, the smaller of the two into this. But they're working on those legs. That's exactly what they've got to do. They've got to cut the legs out of these under these massive men. It's the only way they're going to have any chance in hell of getting anywhere in this match. Nigerian Nightmares are just a massive power and destruction that just cuts its way through every company that they go to. And now they've made their way down here to the AIWF through C4W, you know, and it's just amazing to just sit and watch these behemoths at work. And I know I keep, and please God, don't nobody go back and tell them, translate to them some of the words I've used to describe them, because I certainly do not want these guys coming back after me. But I mean, I know no other way. I know of any other way to describe these guys. It's just phenomenal. Stephen Hayes and Big Daddy Edwards is doing exactly what they've got to do to keep these guys down. They've got to stay on them. They've got to. They cannot give them any breathing room. Chuck King standing outside in just amazement. Jade, I mean, normally anybody who knows Jade knows that she tries her best to stay involved with Stephen Hayes as much as she can, but she is just basically, oh my God! Could this be the pin right here? 1, 2, no. How are they going to? I mean, Jade is totally obsolete in this match. All she can do is just stand out there and just cheer on her tag team. But what are they going to do? What is Stephen Hayes and Big Daddy Edwards going to do? It's got to be something. Something has got. If they're going to walk out here with these tag team titles tonight, something has got to happen out of the ordinary. That's the only way it's going to happen. They're going to keep those titles. And what happens if the Nigerian Nightmares win the AIWF tag team titles? Will it mean anything to them? Will they come back to defend them? I mean, it took a lot to get these guys down here. I mean, we had to make promises. We had to kill chickens. I mean, you know, but. What happens if they walk out of here with the AIWF tag team titles tonight? The only team we have, and I'll just be honest with you, the only team in the affiliate program that I know of right now that we have, oh my God, Eric Edwards has body slammed the 450-pound larger of the two Nigerian Nightmares. What do we do if they win those titles? How's the AIWF going to get them back? Are we going to have to send somebody? I don't even know where they come from. I mean, are we going to have to send somebody overseas to get them, or are they going to take them back? I mean, I'll be honest with you right now. I think the best that we could hope for is that somebody runs in on this match and causes either a disqualification or something to keep these men. I mean, this may have been the biggest mistake that the AIWF has made in sanctioning this match on C4W. I mean, did Don Carson, I have no idea, did Don Carson have something to do with this? Did Don Carson offer these men these tags? I mean, all I know is that they had to be promised the tag titles or a tag title shot to come to the AIWF, and I have no idea if Don Carson had anything to do with that or not. Eric Edwards out of the ring. Oh, this could be bad. This could be bad. Chuck King better get out of the way. If he is injured, he does not want to get caught between these monsters. It's like watching a Godzilla movie. It's like Godzilla versus Rodan and Eric Edwards being choked on the outside of the ring. It's not looking good for him. I can't see what's happening inside the ring, but I do know that. Oh, there we go. Stephen Hayes is down. Oh my God, the larger of the two Nigerian. If he hits this, it's over. If he hits this, we have new tag team champions. We better figure out. Chuck King with the. Oh, Chuck King with the crutch, and he's just walking away. He's not using the crutches. Was he faking the entry all along? 1, 2. 2, 3. Stephen Hayes with his foot on the ropes, and they have retained. And I'm almost thankful. Hey, you know what? I am thankful. I am so glad that Chuck King was faking that injury if he was, because he may have just saved the AIWF of the most embarrassing moment in its history if these tag team titles had walked out around the waist of the Nigerian Nightmares. God knows how we would have ever got them back. This was exhausting for me. The fans were on their feet watching this. The fans were standing up in the back rows to see what was going to happen next. And Chuck King using the cane to help Big Daddy Eric Edwards and Stephen Hayes retain the tag team titles. And I just want to stay here just for a second and watch these guys. It's amazing. It had to have caught them completely off guard. I mean, because with the double suplexes and the things that happened in this match, it amazed me that they was able to pin them at all. And I'm not sure if they realize what has happened. I think they know that the match is over. They seem to be having some sort of conversation about it, but now what? Now how do we get him out of the ring? What's going on? What is he doing out here? What is Dark Angel doing out here? You know, ladies and gentlemen, many of you may know he is not the smartest, the sharpest tack in the corkboard, as he is out here mouthing off at the Nigerian Nightmares. Wait a minute, did they send him out here to ask him to leave the ring? He's insulting them. He is insulting the Nigerian Nightmares. Is he retarded? Has he lost his freaking mind? Oh, thank God he's leaving. Well, we still got to figure out how to get these guys out of the ring. No, he's back. What is he? Oh my God! Oh my no! Oh jeez! What is he doing? See, this is what I've always told Brian Danzig. If you don't keep oh Jesus! If you don't keep them in check, if you just let them run wild, one of them's going to get killed. Dog Boy's gone. Nobody has seen him in a long time. Well, nobody knows what happened to him, and now Dark Angel's just been like running around, just doing God knows what. I have no idea. Oh Jesus, he's on the top rope. No, you can't do this, guys. Come on, somebody come out here and stop this. Somebody. I mean, you know, I know Dark Angel's not the brightest guy. Oh, listen at the ropes pop. The ropes are going to break. Jesus Christ, the ropes are going to break. No, you got. Oh, please miss. Oh my God! I have never seen anything like that in my life. I've never. Smiley's out here now trying to get these guys to go back. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, but ladies and gentlemen, we're out of time. We'll see you next time on Cyberzone.